has many passages. The transitions from one period to another, often marked by ceremonies that have evolved over hundreds and hundreds of years. Commencement is one such passage, with its special regalia and traditions, marking for the graduates the successful conclusion of a period of study and the beginning of a new phase in their working lives. Today, we honor their effort and achievement. It is my great pleasure to present them to you, the University of Colorado, Anschutz Medical Campus, class of 2018. Will the audience please stand for the presentation of the colors by the University Police Department Honor Guard and the playing of the national anthem by the Park Hill Brass Quintet. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the Chancellor of the University of Colorado, Anschutz Medical Campus, Don Elliman.
Thank you, Marshall Bookstein. I want to add my welcome, particularly to the families of our students who are graduating today. We acknowledge you, we honor you for the incredibly important role you played in getting all of our graduates here today. Yeah, give them a hand. Commencements are a very, very special occasion. It's a time for faculty and staff to reflect on their accomplishment in educating our students to be outstanding citizens of the community, the nation, and the world. It's a distinct privilege for me to be a part of this important time-honored ceremony at this great university. But more than the reflection of opportunities that commencement affords our faculty and staff, it is obviously a particularly meaningful day for our graduating students. To our students, we would like to recognize that today is the culmination of many years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice as you've prepared yourselves for your chosen health professions. We look for you to be the vanguard of healthcare by coupling the knowledge and experience you've gained here with your wisdom, compassion, leadership, and commitment to improving the health of your patients and your communities. As you embark on your careers, we celebrate your accomplishments with you and hope that you will remain lifelong learners, healers, and medical explorers. We welcome you into the family of the University of Colorado alumni and hope that the educational foundation and the personal relationships that you have built here will serve you well as you pursue your dreams. At this time, I would like to introduce additional members of the platform party. Will each individual please stand as you're introduced, and would the audience please hold its applause until all have been introduced. From our Board of Regents, Vice Chair Jack Kroll, John Carson, Len Gallegos, and Irene Griego. From the Office of the President, Leonard Diniger, Senior Vice President and Chief of Staff, Michael Leitner, Vice President for Academic Affairs, and our senior administrators and deans, Terry Carruthers, Executive Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance, Rod Nairn, Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs, John Riley, Vice Chancellor for Health Affairs and Dean of the School of Medicine, David Engelke, Dean of the Graduate School, and Elias Provencio Vasquez, Dean of the College of Nursing. The other members of the commencement delegation are listed on page 1 of your program, and you will meet some of them later on in the ceremony. And now please join me in enthusiastically welcoming the President of the University of Colorado, Bruce Benson.
Thank you, Chancellor Elliman. I'd like to add my welcome to the graduates, their families, friends, and the university faculty and staff. On behalf of the University of Colorado, I'd also like to congratulate you and all the people that helped you. Your degree from this great university will change your life forever. And hopefully, we've taught you how to think and not what to think, and you draw your own conclusions. That's what education's all about. As you start the next stage of your life, I'd like to share with you some of my thoughts with you that have helped me throughout my life. Listen to others. Make sure you hear all sides of the issue. Your ideas may not always be the best. You can accomplish a lot more if you don't care who gets the credit. And in every decision, watch out for unintended consequences. Stay focused on what is important and finish what you start. And think before you act. If you make a mistake or a bad decision, admit it, apologize, fix it as fast as you can, and just move on. And when you make an agreement, make sure that both sides are happy. Don't always try to get the edge. And seize opportunities as they come along. If you have a life plan, don't miss opportunities that may not fit exactly in your plan. And think outside the box. Don't be afraid to take calculated risks to advance your cause, and don't be afraid to fail. People want leaders. If you see a void, fill it. And when you become a leader, be inclusive and open. Try to listen more than you talk. Try to hire great people who are trustworthy and work as a team. Know what you don't know, and be sure you have people around you that do know. Treat everyone with respect to remember everyone has a place in this world. And always lead by example. Do the right thing no matter how tough it is. You will be rewarded. Be generous with your time and when you can with your money, and be sure to remember your alma mater. Well, you don't laugh at that. You ought to say you bet. Contribute to your community. Volunteer for projects you care about. You'll do good, and it'll make you feel really good. In the end, your honesty, your word, your reputation, and your integrity are all that you have, so don't lose them. And don't forget, the harder you work, the luckier you'll get. So good luck to you all as you start the next phase of your life. Again, congratulations.
The Board of Regents for the University of Colorado, recognizing outstanding achievement by awarding honorary degrees. This year, they will award an honorary Doctor of Science degree posthumously to Dr. Richard Traceman. Accepting the degree on his behalf is Dr. Traceman's wife, Suzanne Lupton. Ms. Lupton, will you please join President Benson on stage at the center podium? The Regent John Carson will read the citation.
We are pleased to award Richard J. Traceman, PhD, Vice Chancellor for Research at the CU Anschutz Medical Campus and Distinguished Professor of the University of Colorado, the Honorary Doctor of Science degree in recognition of his outstanding intellectual contributions in understanding cerebrovascular physiology. Dr. Traceman's research focused on developing meaningful models of stroke and cardiac arrest, and his findings have had a profound effect on the practice of medicine. In particular, his discoveries led to new approaches for performing cardiopulmonary resuscitation, especially in children. And his work on stroke has been incorporated into clinical guidelines for treating patients experiencing a stroke. The findings that set these standards were the result of bold and persistent research. By any standard, Dr. Traceman was an exceptionally productive scientist. He published more than 475 scientific papers, an average of nearly one a month, for more than 4 decades. During his career, Dr. Traceman also trained more than 100 basic and physician scientists, who in turn have become leaders in the field. Of particular note is Dr. Traceman's focus on collaboration. In 2014, he led a team from 7 academic specialties on the Anschutz Medical Campus: anesthesiology, biostatistics, cell and developmental biology, neurology, pediatrics, pharmacology, and radiology. They were awarded funding to better understand pediatric strokes. These scientific and educational achievements were accomplished while Dr. Traceman was also serving in academic administrative leadership at Johns Hopkins University, at the Oregon Health and Science University, and finally, at the University of Colorado. He skillfully managed the complexities of regulatory compliance and the financial burdens that come with academic administration. As a leader and a scientist, Dr. Traceman led by example. He solved problems while aiming for user-friendliness. Dr. Traceman was consistently funded by the National Institutes of Health and other agencies, and he has been honored with significant awards from his peers. The Lifetime Achievement Award from the International Society of Cerebral Blood Flow and Metabolism, the Excellence in Research Award from the American Society of Anesthesiologists, and the Distinguished Scientist Award from the American Heart Association, among others. The University of Colorado today remembers Dr. Traceman with fondness and respect. A colleague recently described him as supersize. That included his intellect, his passion, his work ethic, his expectations, his accomplishments, his generosity, and his wit. A colleague said, "And I found that once he took you into his fold, he became an ardent advocate, a trusted confidant, a sage resource, and a cherished friend." Dr. Traceman has left a rich legacy that the university will treasure for work that helped change the way medicine is practiced around the world, for his accomplished stewardship of shared resources, for his valuable mentorship as a scientist and administrator. The University of Colorado awards Richard J. Traceman the Honorary Doctor of Science degree.
Upon the recommendation of the Board of Regents and by the authority vested in me by the Regents, I hereby confer on Richard J. Traceman the degree Doctor of Science honoris causa. There you go. Pictures. John, come on in.
We will now present the program awards, beginning with the graduate school. Dr. Shauna Cox, Assistant Dean in the Graduate School, will present the award.
Achievements in academics and scholarship are important to professional success and are rewarded as such, but the graduate school also recognizes students who contribute to the university and the larger community by leading and participating in service activities with the Graduate School Distinguished Service Award. Nominations for this award are always outstanding, and this year was no different. Among her many achievements, this year's winner co-founded the Neuroscience Outreach Program and led a partnership with the Museum of Nature and Science to provide hands-on activity during Brain Awareness Week each year. According to her collaborator at the museum, the demonstrations attract hundreds of people ranging in age from small children to adults. These activities give the public an opportunity to interact directly with scientists and, just as importantly, give scientists the opportunity to hone their science communication skills for a lay audience. Please join me in congratulating this year's Distinguished Service Award recipient, Courtney Wilson, from the Neuroscience Program. Courtney, will you please join me on the stage?
We will now present the awards for the physical therapy program. Dr. Margaret Schenkman, the director of the program, will present the Mary Gosnell Award and the Outstanding Doctor of Physical Therapy Student Award.
The University of Colorado Physical Therapy Program alum, Herbert J. Levy, established this award in memory of a fellow physical therapist, Mary Gosnell, PT. The student who receives this award has been nominated by her clinical instructors for outstanding clinical performance and has demonstrated the following characteristics: knowledge and integration of didactic and clinical content, effective communication skills, determination of appropriate patient care procedures, and progressions based on sound problem solving, acceptance of responsibility for comprehensive patient care, competence in technical skills, effective teaching ability, a positive, enthusiastic, and caring attitude, and professionalism in all aspects of patient care. This year, the Mary Gosnell Award is presented to Jillian Milkey. Jillian, please come to the stage to receive your award. This next award was established by the CU Physical Therapy faculty to recognize exemplary achievements by an entry-level student graduating from our Doctor of Physical Therapy program. The recipient of this award best represents the essence of the Doctor of Physical Therapy, DPT, with a commitment to autonomous practice through direct access, being a practitioner of choice, an evidence-based practitioner, and by demonstrating outstanding professionalism. The award recognizes an individual who exemplifies the physical therapy profession through consistent performance in a variety of areas, including interpersonal skills, scholastic achievement, clinical performance, leadership, communication, collaborative healthcare, service to others, and active membership in the American Physical Therapy Association. This year, the Outstanding Doctor of Physical Therapy Student Award is presented to Kristen Townsend. Kristen, please come forward to accept this award.
We will now present the Student Leadership Awards for the College of Nursing. Dr. Rosario Medina will present the awards.
The College of Nursing students given this recognition have sustained notable contributions in the areas of governance and student organization activities. These students have bettered the student experience for those in their class, as well as the College of Nursing as a whole. The recipient of the Student Leadership Award for the Masters of Science program is Christopher Flum. Christopher cannot be here with us this afternoon. He will receive his award at another date. You're in our thoughts, Christopher. The recipients of the Student Leadership Award for the Bachelors of Science program is Shelley Howard. Shelley, please come to the stage to accept your award. The Student Affairs and Community Engagement Award recognizes an individual who has demonstrated a commitment to service or serving the college and his own fellow students, a desire to strengthen partnerships within our local community, and selfless dedication to the practice of nursing. The recipient of the Student Affairs and Community Engagement Award is Ann Toth. And please come to the stage to receive your award.
We will now present the awards for the Anesthesiologist Assistant Program. Dr. Vesna Todorovic will present the awards.
Thank you. The Anesthesiologist Assistant Program awards an Academic Excellence Award and a Clinical Excellence Award to two of our distinguished graduates every year. The Academic Excellence Award recognizes our graduate with the most exemplary record of achievement in the classroom and on the national board examination. The Clinical Excellence Award recognizes our graduate that excels the most in clinical performance, encompassing outstanding work ethic, professionalism, technical skills, and teamwork. It is my honor to present this year's Academic Excellence Award to Juan Cabrera. Juan, will you please join us on the podium? I'm equally as honored to present this year's Clinical Excellence Awards to Heitu Shah. Heitu, please come forward to the podium to accept your award.
The degrees will now be conferred on the graduating classes and certificates awarded. We will do this in 4 groups. First, doctoral awards, followed by postgraduate certificates, master's degrees, and finally, baccalaureate degrees. The doctoral candidates will be hooded as they cross the stage. Chancellor Elliman will award the diplomas. Audience, please hold your applause until all the diplomas have been presented. Candidates for the degree, Doctor of Philosophy, please rise and move towards stage right. Your left. Will the advisors hooding the PhD candidates and Dr. Cox please come forward and await your students to my left. The candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy will be presented by Dean Engelke. Names will be read by Associate Dean Inga Wiefus.
Chancellor Elliman, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School, it is my honor to present these candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy.
Nasser Al-Saleh. Colleen Marie Bartman from the program in Cell Biology, Stem Cells and Development will be hooded by Dr. Tobias Eckel. Wendy Marie Charles from the Clinical Science Program will be hooded by Dr. Heather Hogwin. Michael Kaur Tazar Osoria from the Molecular Biology Program will be hooded by Dr. Mayor Churchill. Dustin Curry from the Epidemiology Program will be hooded by Dr. Carolyn Di Giuseppe. Cassie Elizabeth Estrom from the Molecular Biology Program will be hooded by Dr. Jeffrey Moore. Jason Falvey from the Rehabilitation Science Program will be hooded by Dr. Jennifer Stephen Lapsley. Colby Philip Fees from the program in Cell Biology, Stem Cells, and Development will be hooded by Dr. Jeffrey Moore. Aditya Gandhi from the Pharmaceutical Science program will be hooded by Dr. John Carpenter. Sarah Greaves from the Immunology program will be hooded by Dr. Roberta Pulanda. It's okay. Rose Hardy from the Health Services Research Program will be hooded by Dr. Richard Lindroth. Kimberly Rapp-Hartson from the Nursing Program will be hooded by Dr. Paul Cook. Sintilnas Lakshmana Chatty from the program in Cell Biology, Stem Cells, and Development will be hooded by Dr. Maranka Koster. Alexander Little from the Microbiology program will be hooded by Dr. Michael Schur. Jamie Lynn McNono from the Nursing program will be hooded by Dr. Karen Sosa. Nudija Padija Just from the Cancer Biology program will be hooded by Dr. Carol Sartorius. Lauren Pierpoint from the Epidemiology program will be hooded by Dr. Dan Comstock. Brooke Sinnen from the Pharmacology program will be hooded by Dr. Matthew Kennedy. Nicholas Arthur Smith from the Immunology program will be hooded by Dr. Rosemary Rochford. Catherine Jane Sullivan from the Pharmaceutical Science program will be hooded by Dr. Heather Anderson. David Carlino Tabano from the Pharmaceutical Sciences program will be hooded by Dr. Kavitha Nair. Joseph Westrich from the Microbiology program will be hooded by Dr. Eric Clamby. Courtney Elizabeth Wilson from the Neuroscience Program will be hooded by Dr. Sue Kinnaman.
Candidates for the degree Doctor of Physical Therapy, please rise and move towards stage right. The candidates for the degree Doctor of Physical Therapy will be presented by Dean Riley. Their names will be read by Dr. Eric Sawyer.
Chancellor Elliman, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Physical Therapy Program in the School of Medicine, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the degree Doctor of Physical Therapy.
Sharon McMillan. Caitlin Janelle Wenzinger. Kayla Alexis Stuckey. Caitlin Marcus. Sarah Ann Mayer. Stephanie Michaela Johnson. Davis Hackman. Zachary Martin Leguizos. Nicole Tenon. Catherine Handley. Julie Burkhart. Emily Norco. Amelia Lanning. Anthony Galvin. Kristen Charlene Townsend. Danica Lee Henkel. Margaret Marie Ruich. Erin Kelly. Caitlin Ray Oster. Delaney Frazier. Elizabeth Wood. Chelsea Boyd. Megan Jekyll. Sarah Elizabeth Lashley. Samantha Elizabeth Bowman. Rachel Traup. Amanda Cooley. Jillian Wyded. Caitlin Robeson. Mary Huber. Victoria Borbas. Corey Marie Rouser. Megan Klussereth. Christine Foshi. Marie Alyssa Dreer. Lynn Fretcher. Kayla Lamakamai Nakamura. Jason Platt. Stacy Haugen. Jared Knapp. Jordan West. Mercedes Reno Hoffman. Jason Summers. Robert Scrivener. Aster Degu. Rachel Eckert. Christopher Jensen. Charlotte Mary Robinson. Drew Courtney. Johanna Volz. Talia Strahler. Meredith Verk. Juan Benzo. Jillian Lee Milkey. Noah Slemrod Goodman. Rebecca Jane Campbell. Virginia Dunn Arnett. Callan Curtis Amelo. Courtney Betts. Stefan Riemans. Matthew Price. Kevin Earl Morris II. Alex McCorder. Kevin McHugh. Alexa Tovson. Carly Castile.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Colorado, Anschutz Medical Campus, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these candidates the designated degree, Doctor of Philosophy or Doctor of Physical Therapy, and admit you to all the rights, powers, and privileges thereof. Congratulations to all of you who've achieved these high academic degrees.
Will the recipients for the postgraduate certificates from the College of Nursing please rise and move to your left? The postgraduate certificate recipients will be presented by Dean Provencio Vasquez, and the names will be read by Bonnie Gantz Cleveland.
Chancellor Elliman, upon the recommendations of the faculty of the College of Nursing, I have the honor to present the recipients of a postgraduate certificates for adult gerontology acute care nurse practitioner and psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner.
Allison Proto. Michelle Sun-Ai.
We now move on to the master's degrees. Will the recipients of the degree Master of Science from the Graduate School please rise and move towards your left? The master's degrees recipients from the Graduate School will be presented by Dean Engelke. Names will be read by Associate Dean Inga Wiefus.
Chancellor Elliman, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Master of Science.
Corey Cox from the Biomedical Sciences and Biotechnology Program.
Congratulations.
Veen Yoon from the Bioengineering Program. Alexander Smith from the Epidemiology Program.
We now move on to the master's degrees. Will there, excuse me. Where are we? Will the recipients of the degree Master of Science in Nursing from the College of Nursing please rise and move towards your left? The master's degrees recipients from the College of Nursing will be presented by Dean Provencio Vasquez. Names will be read by Bonnie Gantz, Cleveland.
Chancellor Elliman, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Nursing, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Masters in Science in Nursing, including the first master's graduates of the Acute Care Pediatric Nurse Practitioner Program.
Carrie Ferguson. Jessica Suzanne Jeffrey. Brindy Marie Pinkelman. Vanessa Renee Bassa. Kelly Fisher. Erin Faust. Ladine Marshall. Elizabeth Morissette Rowe. Hillary Ann Kahn. Laura Boet. Hannah Eve Smith. Daniel J. Hoberg, Daniel Rosenthal, Linda Stabley, Anna Otgun Raybar, Erica Reef, Rosa Cruz Kaufman, Amanda Lynn Bratz, Ethan Hamilton, Joanna Cromwell Fuller, Sarah Ruwich, Pamela Collins, Charlisa Marie Brown, Jessica Stenzi, Elizabeth DePalma, Lisa Ann Dashna Stiles, Nicole Siobhan Humphrey, Ryan George, Joshua Teeley, Jordan Lewandowski, Jennifer Lynn Wandell, Jessica Hughes, Catherine Boley, Laura Cecil, Catherine S. Snyder, Kathy Weiss, Sarah Daly Shields, Mona Lily Shirazi Wells, Marion Joy Haforo, Katie Nading, Emily Holiday, Katie Riedler, Hannah Pavlik, Andrea Birch, Tevin Riley, Miranda Bellantoni, Erica Fidawa, Caitlin Teichman, Caitlin Joy Weaver, Lauren Kojal, Marissa Yoder, Sandy Klatt, Christopher Landis, Ruthie Williamson, Beth Mattis, Catherine Clampett, Kalanji Wamulamba, Wally Akindi, Graham DeGunst.
Will the recipients of the degree Master of Science in Anesthesiology please rise and move toward your left? The master's degree recipients from the Anesthesiologist Assistant Program in the School of Medicine will be presented by Dean Riley. Names will be read by Dr. Vesna Yevtovich Todorovich, Chair of the Department of Anesthesiology.
Chancellor Element, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Anesthesia Assistant Program in the School of Medicine, I have the honor of presenting these candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Anesthesiology.
Andrew Gordon Current. Jordi Garcia Timko. Charlotte Johnson. Valerie Duncan. Nicole Burima. Heitu Rayesh Shah. Juan Cabrera. David Grigorovich, no, Kalantarov. It's you, right? Let me try again. Rafael Grigorovich Pinhasov.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Colorado, Anschutz Medical Campus, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these candidates the master's degree specified and admit you to all the rights, powers, and privileges thereof. Congratulations to all. Marshall Bookstein, let us proceed to the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees.
Will the recipients of the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing please rise and move towards your left? The bachelor's degree recipients from the College of Nursing will be presented by Dean Provencio Vasquez. Names once again will be read by Dr. Bonnie Gantz Cleveland.
Ann Toth. Shelley Howard. Gabriela Osorio. Mel Van Ice. Tess Skoy. Aaron Rogers. Lee Burkett. Hannah Shandell Gleason. Caitlin Song. Sarah Price. Evie Hyman. Kayla Grace Kaser. Jesse Ivashik. Alexandra Jakes. Alexandra Lee. Victoria DiTallo. Elise Caitlin Cool. Sophia Berry. Lauren K. Paulo. Madison Feint. Lily Berger. Astrid Electra Valley. Marilyn Martinez. Allison Page Defner. Erin Nicole DiMaria. Kelsey Moore. Alyssa Sales. Jessica Perry, Ashley Dowds, Barry Manambu, Katie Jones, Eric Blitzstein, Kate Feeback, Morgan Mobley, Caitlin Young, Annie Taylor, Julia Waterhouse, Kathleen Monero, Elizabeth Morgan Leidig, Clarice Atkinson, Annie Nash, Maddie Lohman, Rachel Cooper, Lauren Schmielick, Chelsea Kelly, Shaylee Rayanne Duncan, Jordan Imey, Samantha Ginsberg, Catherine Hemingway, Megan Johnson, Madison Robb, Amanda Jean Rorson, Karina Mays Briscoe, Lauren Renee Pawlowski, Mackenzie Winter, Gabriel Rumlow, Natalie Gerard, Brianna Macias, Lauren Smiley, Catherine Summer Flynn, Noelle Punison, Dana Schneider, Jesse Perziquas, Lauren Sloan, Emily Pollock, Kaylee Boyd. Sanya Kirstich. Alexandra Edwards. Naomi Apple. Sanya Karina Ramirez. Nyla Sherifi. Jessica Herrera. Betzibi Carazon. So, okay. Okay. Emily Kazela. Marin Lusk. Joanna Mast. Meredith Smith. Kelsey Elmer. Stephanie Dunnick. Victoria Polinsky. Tiffany Panza. Yay. Sean Heck. Phil Rhodes. Andrew Lee Sabin. John Amoros. Tyler Smith. David Schmidt.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Colorado, Anschutz Medical Campus, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these candidates the degree Bachelor of Science and admit you all to the rights, powers, and privileges thereof. And now, in that simple but satisfying tradition, undergraduates, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left side of your mortarboards, signifying the completion of your studies. Congratulations to all.
The Health Sciences Program Fall Commencement ceremony will be coming to a close. During the recessional, all members of the audience are asked to remain seated. Graduates need to return their gowns and hoods downstairs in lower lobby A after the ceremony and after pictures. We now come to a most solemn moment in our proceedings, the Norlin Charge. In 1935, University of Colorado President George Norlin gave a charge to all graduates that has been repeated at every university graduation since. It is one of our most honored traditions. Dr. Norlin was a professor of Greek at CU from 1899 to 1942. For 23 of those years, he served as president of the university, and the library he helped plan during that time now bears his name. While at CU, President Norlin was an eloquent champion of democracy and human equality during a time of serious threats to those principles across the nation and the world. In 1924, the governor of Colorado reportedly took daily orders from the KKK, which controlled the legislature. One of those orders was that President Norlin was to rid the faculty of all Catholics and all Jews. Norlin refused, and the university received limited funds that year. In the early 1930s, President Norlin was an early and vocal critic of Hitler's Nazi regime. He devoted his career to two great causes: the life of the mind and the love of this university. His devotion is heard in this 1935 charge, which closes all CU graduations and will be given to you today by Regent Jack Kroll. Graduates, would you please stand?
You are now certified to the world at large as alumni of the university. She is your kindly mother and you, her cherished sons and daughters. This exercise denotes not your severance from her, but your union with her. Commencement does not mean, as many wrongly think, the breaking of ties and the beginning of life apart. Rather, it marks your initiation in the fullest sense into the fellowship of the university, as bearers of her torch, as centers of her influence, as promoters of her spirit. The university is not the campus, not the buildings on the campus, nor the facilities, nor the faculties, not the students of any one time. Not one of these or all of them. The university consists of all who come into and go forth from her halls, who are touched by her influence and who carry on her spirit. Wherever you go, the university goes with you. Wherever you are at work, there is the university at work. What the university purposes to be, what it must always strive to be, is represented on its seal, which is stamped on your diplomas, a lamp in the hands of youth. If its light shines not in you and from you, how great is its darkness? But if it shines in you today and in the thousands before you, who can measure its power? With hope and faith, I welcome you into the fellowship. I bid you farewell, only in the sense that I pray you may fare well. You go forth, but not from us. We remained, but not severed from you. God go with you and be with you and us.